The Legend of Brosnya. If you thought the Loch Ness Monster was the only prehistoric mythological water beast around, think again. Deep within Lake Brosnya, located in the Andriapol district of Tver region, a monster lurks below the surface. Russians call the creature Brosnya, and numerous witnesses have stepped forward claiming to have seen it. They have all described a creature with what looks like a dragon's head and a long, thin tail. There are those that claim it is actually a relative of the Loch Ness Monster and has been around for centuries. It has made people pay more attention to the ancient legends and stories surrounding the lake, especially the story The Curse of the Ivan Vasily. Nobody on board the ship knew exactly how the Ivan Vasily became haunted, but everybody could sense that they were carrying something they shouldn't have. It started off small, with crew members growing uneasy, feeling like something was watching them, but things soon grew more hectic. One night, all of the crew members suddenly went berserk and started going after one another, not knowing why they had the urge to do this. It ended when one of the crewmen flung himself overboard to take his own life. A few days later it happened again and another crew member jumped overboard. Once the ship docked, most of the crew abandoned ship and a new crew was hired to handle the cargo. While out on the seas, the same thing happened again and 2 people passed on the journey, including the captain who flung himself overboard. After this went on for quite a while, people who knew the ship realised that the only way to deal with it was to burn the ship down. The sailors gathered in the tugboats and cheered as they watched the ship go up in flames. The Black Volga. During 1960s and the 70s, a legend started circulating about a mysterious Black Volga. As the nation lived in fear of the Cold War, rumours started to grow about a fancy limousine that would take children right off the street. No one could ever see a driver, and theories ranged from the driver being driven by crazed nuns to being inhabited by Lucifer himself. The urban legend got so out of control that the car was eventually reported to have horns instead of side mirrors, and anyone claiming the Volga wasn't involved in the child's disappearance would be dead within 24 hours. Those types of vehicles were some of the most expensive during that time period, and were often used by high-ranking members of the Communist Party and other officials. Take that as you will.